Now that's your Miami report with George Sedano. So breaking down this situation in Miami further, back is our NBA insider Chris Broussard and our front office guy Tom Penn to talk about this more. Tom, what are the options for the Heat with Wade, Whiteside, and Durant? Because there's a lot of moving parts here that they're trying to juggle.
No way all three of those work. I'll prove it to you. Here's the cap machine. The Heat space and go out and get the top dog on the free agent market and keep Whiteside and then make Dwayne Wade happy. It's kind of a jump.
A lot of folks think that there's no way that Dwayne Wade was really going to leave Miami. A lot of folks think that this is a smoking. Is this an actual thing that
Dwayne will be back? And we have seen this before with him. Last year, 2010, when he almost went to Chicago.
And he's still in Miami. Chris Broussard, Tom Penn, they're coming back with us. We have much more to discuss. Here with my best friends on this Thursday, Chris Broussard and Tom Penn. How could the decisions for Duncan and even Manu affect this team going forward as they're trying to attack this offseason?
They can get Kevin Durant, but it'll be a little bit painful. I'll show you why, because they're going to have to trade away a couple of core players. Look, it starts.
And you're going to need a really nice backcourt to figure out how you're getting the ball to these different guys. I mean, that front court is stacked with Aldridge and Durant.
Before we have to get to break here, I want to stay in Texas for a second. The Mavs have a chance to do some interesting things here because Mike Conley plans to meet with them tomorrow. What can you tell us about?
Maybe bringing him there.
Mavs tied for the fourth most cap space right now. More SportsCenter after Antonio Davis, Amin Al-Hassan with us now. You were laughing as we were just listening to that. That was from Friday in the Dan Le Batard show. Why? What was your reaction?
Well, it boils it down, obviously, to its base kind of crudest level, but he's right. It's the idea that Dwayne Wade upset about how much money he's making and not caring that how much money he ends up making may determine whether Kevin Durant comes or not. It's one thing if Durant...
Gaines making $20 million. Dallas, I mean, they've been a rival of his. They could pay. Chicago, I mean, that's your hometown. You got Jimmy Butler, but everybody else is young. You're not going to win, so I don't...
Later.
Is there a scenario where, listen, he could have in his mind the whole time thought, I'm not leaving Miami, and you can know what you think you're worth and see how this plays out, like you said, maybe you set it aside, but where things start to turn and then that insult turns into, and you said, hey, he wouldn't want to go to Milwaukee. The reality, it's not like we've been hearing that Miami is his top choice or even his second choice. So I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are really like holding their breath thinking that Durant is going to announce that he's going to Miami. More on that. Let's send it back over to Zubin. Top to Marty Smith. He's gone where he's never gone before, which would be Iceland. He last joined us from a Viking ship earlier this morning. I have no idea where he's joining us from now in Iceland. I was told it's somewhere in the countryside. I'm told there could be animals involved. Euro fever heating up with an unlikely contender. The Icelandic soccer team, Marty Smith, is there next. There's a game coming up in just minutes right here on ESPN2, and they are Europe's two biggest soccer powers. A classic showdown this afternoon for the right to go to the Euro semis.
Italy has dominated this series on a global tournament scale. Die Mannschaft against the Azzurri. You're impressed. Here now, an encore look at how they each got to this point.